Hello guys, this is Awais, and I just wanted to do my quick take on the PlayStation showcase of God of War Ragnarok. I was expecting a bit more of a similar showcase like they did with their previous God of War. If you remember, that showcase just shook the gaming world. It was a quake. You just skipped a heartbeat. Maybe a combat glimpse of Kratos and Thor for the starting few seconds in the traditional cinematic cut would have been better. Like if you remember the previous game's showcase, it just, simply shook you. Kratos is sitting by the fire and Atreus is bringing the hunted deer to the camp. The surprise element of the game wasn't there, but nonetheless, I'm still hyped for it. A Thor vs. Kratos opening glimpse would have been much better from an audience point of view. Couple of other things I had in mind. So it is set after a few years of the previous game events. You can tell that by looking at Atreus, who is all grown up. As they're surviving in the harsh winter, which is Kratos' main goal, to survive and protect his son. That's it. But for Atreus, it's different. He wants to explore more of himself, why he was named Loki, why he is a half giant and a half god, why he is the way he is. I have a thought that he might be adopted by Kratos and is not actually his son. It could be highly unlikely because he does have his father's rage. Maybe Kratos just found peace after escaping Olympus. Atreus wants to save the world and stop Ragnarok. Kratos doesn't want to have any of it, so this could end up as a conflict between father and son, which brings me to another statement from the makers that is going to be a Norse saga and a heartfelt emotional story. So it's not going to be a trilogy that much is clear as we were expecting before. Considering that Ragnarok is coming and it would destroy Asgard and most of the other realms, does that mean that this could be the last God of War? Or maybe they will reboot the franchise with Atreus as main protagonist since he's a hot young blood. This could also mean that Kratos will die or be killed by his own son and will finally conclude the story of Kratos after all these years. I've been playing God of War since I was bunking school, so this is kind of emotional for me. These games are part of our childhood, our life. Some of you might understand what I mean. Some of the factors are pretty obvious, like Thor will come to avenge his sons killed brutally by Kratos, and Freya, of course, for his son Baldur. Odin will also be in the game and will have a major role to play. I'm thinking that he will share the goal of stopping Ragnarok with Atreus and the two might join forces at some point in the game. And Kratos for just once might just not kill a god. Maybe Odin will not be as evil as Thor and his sons. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts about this being a saga and possibly the end of Kratos. The other thing is that I'm playing Tales of Awais, and if you're a fan of Tales of series, do check it out and don't forget to subscribe. See you guys, stay safe.